Now I'm going to talk about the public transport. The public transport is very important not only where I live, but in all cities since it represents a form of transport for those who don't have their own means of transport to get work or take their children to school. For example, where I live, the most frequent means of transport are taxis and trucks. Although with the pass of time, car rental companies have entered into the city, but it's not so common yet. But unfortunately, the most dangerous method of transport in my city are the taxis, since there are many pirate taxis around the city, in addition to the fact that many kidnappings or robberies are reported by the drivers themselves. But the good one is the public transport routes are well structured, and the prices are accessible. Perhaps what will improve will be the units of the trucks verify if the taxis are not pirated and are safe. If we are going to compare or assimilate the public transport methods in large cities such as Mexico City with the places where I live, we find difference in the number of transport options since in large cities there are subway, the metrobus, the trolleybus, trucks, taxis, among others. But where I live, we only have two options you already mentioned above, trucks and taxis. But on the other side, the traffic in the city is much higher. So the transport times are longer in these kind of cities, in addition to the fact that the units tend to be more deteriorated and full of people. Now, let's talk about the if the public transport problems should be fixed by the government or by the citizens themselves. In my opinion, clearly, public transport problems such as breakdowns, maintenance should be responsibility of the government since the use of these are not free and we pay for the use of these services. So they work and fulfill their purpose. If transport were free, then I understand that it would be more appropriate for the citizens themselves to take care of preserving them, but that is not the case in any state of the country. Now, on whether citizens could avoid transport problems, it's clearly that also as is responsibility of the government to maintain the units. It is the responsibility of the citizens to take care of the units by not scratching them or not throwing garbage on them, since it is the use for everyone and for everyone. And that's my opinion.